know right now that it was a recycling center that caught on fire at about 3 o'clock. And as you can see behind me, the smoke is still rising from that building. Sam Garcia tells me that he was in this room with his mom when a tree fell right on top of them. And this year, over $5 million is expected to be wagered on the Super Bowl. Hey, Rory, show us your jersey. Turn around. With the Taylor Swift. Woo! I'm picking the Chiefs after seeing that. But here's the big thing. Justin and Rihanna, they've been married for 9 years, and look at this, they don't match. House divided. Caught on video with the help of this camera. Springdale police say that 2 people were involved in the shooting. One found dead and another taken to a local hospital. He says that just on lumber, he plans on spending $40,000 for just this one home. Just set it up somewhere on a rock or a tree just like this. You get it set up, you walk away from it, and you want to make sure it's pointed right in the direction of the sun. Yeah, Brandon, that family lives right here in this home, and they were home when that tornado ran through Rogers. And Sam Garcia says him and his mother were in this room right here when a tree fell right into the room. They were just able to escape it, and tonight they say they are lucky to be alive.
As a man, I have never felt so useless. I've never felt so vulnerable. I just could not do anything. All I could do was just hold on to my family and just...
Sam Garcia is still struggling to find words to describe what happened.
Just tough it out, man. Just wait until it was over.
When his family was caught in the middle...
So grateful to be alive.
...of the EF2 tornado.
It's just something that you just cannot be ready for.
That ripped through Rogers this weekend.
The ceiling and the garage door itself, they were both just breathing.
Garcia lives with his mom and grandmother.
Well, that tree toppled over and it landed directly above my mom's bedroom.
All 3 escaping with no injuries.
I wrapped my arm around my mom, and as soon as I wrapped my arm around my mom, the ceiling started to cave in. I literally felt it come down. I felt the pressure of the wind, and I felt something else also hit my elbow. Whenever that happened, I grabbed my mom and I took her out.
The family was forced into the garage.
I panicked. We couldn't move.
Today, Garcia says him and his mom are lucky to be alive after barely avoiding the fallen tree.
If we would have stayed at that window, 100%.
With help from their neighbors.
This community is strong, and we're all taking care of each other, helping each other out as much as possible.
They're finding a way to pull through.
I've seen other cities, and they don't come together like we did. So I'm glad we pulled through.
Garcia also says that this tragic event has also brought his family closer together. So not only the community, but definitely has brought family closer together here for the Garcia family. And there is a big concern tonight with this rain coming down throughout Benton County with all these tarps on roofs that people's stuff might be affected even more since there's so much damage on these roofs. But for the Garcia family, they say they have all their important stuff in a room that the roof is still intact, and they have their very important stuff in a safe. Live in Rogers, Jacob Murphy, 4029 News.
Murphy live at the game, and I understand it's coming down to the wire, Jacob.
Oh yeah, guys, a great night for baseball here in Fort Smith. But what's better than baseball? Free baseball. We got extra innings here. Top of the 10th just wrapped up, so the Marshals are going to be coming up here in the bottom of the 10th. Tie game 9-9. We'll see if they can pull it out. But before that, before we get to the end of the game, we spoke with players, fans, and coaches before the game. Take a listen to what they had to say about this great night of baseball here in Fort Smith.
Oh. I think Fort Smith needs something like this.
Baseball is back in Fort Smith.
Baseball's baseball, so it's gonna be nice to have them here.
And fans are ready, both young.
I just love it.
And old.
Yeah, I am excited.
The Fort Smith Marshals starting their first ever season.
All these guys have dreams of getting signed and going to the next level.
Bringing baseball back home for Paul Lanning.
Can't get up to Northwest Arkansas as much as I did, so this is going to be great to have a team close.
And Jackson Jarnigan.
And just having it close to me is such a good thing because my whole family's done it, like I said, and I just like doing it.
both ready to watch some baseball.
Eventually, there's some kids might go to the MLB and stuff. So I just love the way that baseball is. I just love baseball.
One of the guys they'll be watching, Mason Wiggins, who played college baseball back in 2018.
I left there with a little bit of low hopes that I was going to play baseball again.
That's when he set his mind on other things.
I just wanted to save the arm to play catch with my kid one day and that sort of stuff.
But after 6 years in the Air Force, he changed his mind.
I was just looking around for a place to get some innings in, somewhere to play, somewhere to maybe see what I had left in the tank.
And that's when he found the Marshals.
I still have a little bit of faith in myself that I can do it.
Now he'll have a second chance.
I'm just excited to get back out there and get with it again, see what I got left in the tank.
Just like the Marshals,
Baseball never gets old.
who are giving Fort Smith another chance at baseball.
Just excited to see if there's any home runs and some of the plays that they do.
And the bottom of the 10th just getting started here at Crowder Field in Fort Smith. Like I said earlier, 9-9 in this ball game. Should be a great finish. And if you missed tonight, they've got a full schedule of games coming up this summer for the Fort Smith Marshals. And stay tuned to our website to see what happens in the game. Live in Fort Smith, Jacob Murphy, 4029 News. Hundreds of students and teachers lined up outside here at East Point Elementary this afternoon, and right at 1:49, the darkness took over the sun. The glasses came off, and those students and teachers got to enjoy and take a glimpse at the eclipse.
As soon as they came in this morning, they were asking me exactly what time is it that we get to go outside again.
It was all about patience at East Point Elementary in Greenwood this morning. What did you think when you woke up this morning?
Is the sun already gone?
With students
Really excited.
and teachers
It's going to be the biggest oohs and ahs, the loudest cheers. They're going to be totally excited about it.
waiting for the great American eclipse.
This is their opportunity to experience science one-on-one. You know, they're a part of history right now, getting to see this.
Before they knew it, the kids and teachers were witnessing that history
You can kind of see it.
as the moon slowly started to move across the sun.
It looks like a banana.
Then it happened.
It just keeps building up and it starts getting a little bit slower, and we're like, and sure enough, right at 1:49, total solar eclipse. It was incredible.
An unforgettable moment these students may never forget.
That's just one of those moments where you just wish you could just have it forever, but I mean, you're just gonna treasure it.
A full solar eclipse. One word to sum it up?
That was awesome.
Definitely pretty awesome. In Greenwood, Jacob Murphy, 4029 News.